the dress, we're going to get our dress colour back, and we're going to go to the back of the body, onto those little stitches that we marked earlier. So we're going to just insert your hook on the front loop of that row. That should be row 9 of the body. And then we're going to secure some yarn on it with a slip stitch, like that. So what we're going to do first is going to work single crochets around the body. If you hold the project upside down, it's actually easier to find the front loop only, so like that. Okay, so now that we worked a single crochet around the base of the dress, we are going to start doing the little petals. So the petals, we're going to repeat 3 patterns over and over again. So it's going to be half double crochet and then double crochet, then double crochet, treble crochet, then double crochet, half double crochet. So we're gonna basically go up and down in height. I'll show you. And then we're just going to repeat that all over again, over and over again. So start with a half and a double. Then we repeat a double on the second stitch. And now we do a treble. See, so we started with a little one, and then we did 2 medium ones, and then right at the middle of the petal we did the tall one. So half double, double treble. Now we need to do a double and a half, so it goes like that. So double on the next one, and a half on the same stitch. Repeat that half, because I let the yarn go then. And then on the 4th stitch, on the next one, we just do a slip stitch to close the petal. So to make that curve, we started with short stitch, went up to medium stitch. Right in the middle we did a very tall stitch, which is a treble crochet, and then we came back down the petal with the medium and then the little to make that nice curve. So just a reminder, you start with a half double crochet, then you do a double crochet, then another double crochet and a treble, then a double again, then a half, and then a slip stitch. And then you repeat that same thing 6 times to complete 6 petals around the dress. So once you've finished with all the little petals, I like to go around and just like from the inside push the stitches out a bit so that the dress goes like that, like a little tube dress down the lamb's body. There you go. So now that I've finished with that, I'm going to fasten off this tail, pull it out. and then secure it. Alrighty, so our little lamb is now dressed. Next step is to do the dress straps. We're going to cut a bit of yarn off, like that, just enough to go around the shoulders. I'm going to start at the back. I'm going to find the middle of the back on the second row of the green yarn. So around here, that's about the back. I'm going to attach it with a slip stitch and pull out the tail, and then just do some pulling so that it's like a nice snug knot. Bring that tail over the first shoulder, find the middle of the dress and do the same thing at the front. Little slip stitch, bring out that tail, do a little pull so it's nice snug knot, and then just bring the rest of the tail over the other shoulder. And we're going to do the same thing on the same part that we did the first slip stitch. Another slip stitch, pull it up a little bit, and now we just secure it just like we did with the dress. Now our little lamb has straps in her dress. The next step would be to make the dress bow. Right, so the next step is to make the dress bow. So the dress bow will introduce a new stitch, which is a puff stitch. So in the magic ring we will create 2 puff stitches with a slip stitch in the middle. So now I have my magic ring. I'll make 1 puff stitch, a slip stitch, and then I'll make another puff stitch. And the slip stitch. I will now cut my yarn quite big because I need some extras to go around the little bow, like that. So we will pull on the magic ring tail, and then we're gonna get that tail and go around the little bow a couple of times. In the back here, I'll get my yarn needle, tapestry needle, go under the wraps, and pull the tail through to secure it. Then I'm going to get the other tail and go around a couple more times. And I'll do the same here towards the other side. Now that I have my little bow, I'm going to secure it on the back of the lamb, right where the slip stitch for the dress straps were made. The position of the dress straps is up to you. On this first little lamb, I put it all the way up, but for the second lamb, I decided to go one row under to give it some space between the head and the bow, and that's just because I found that securing the parasol and trying not to hide the bow was a little bit difficult, so I just decided to bring the bow a little bit lower the second time around. So it's all up to you, really, your preferences. Okay, so now I'm going to secure it. One tail first. I'm going to bring whichever side the tail is here, so it's on this side. I'm going to secure it from that side into the body. Then I'm going to go under those wraps and then under the body again, but then this time I'm going to bring the tail out. I'm going to do the same with the other tail. Under those wraps, back under, and then from here I'm going to go down and meet my tail here. Now the next step on the lamb to finish her off will be the face details and the earrings. I only gave the earring in one ear to represent like the lamb's tag, because they get only tagged in one ear, so it just looks like a cool piercing in one ear. For the face embroidery, I like to prepare my colours, so I have my black for the eyes and eyebrows and eyelashes, the white for the white bit of the eye, and then I also have 2 shades of green. I like to match my face details to the colour of the clothing, as I've done here. I don't necessarily have teal embroidery thread, so I'm just going to use these 2 shades of green. I'm going to use this more pale shade of green for the nose, and then this more bright shade of green for the eyes and the details in the ear. I like to use embroidery thread for the details because it becomes very delicate. So I'm going to start with the nose. I like to start with the nose because it helps me center myself in the face. It makes it much easier to then find the good place for the eyes later without it looking a bit wonky. So I'll get a piece of thread for the nose. I like to embroider the nose between rows 4 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 and this is 5. This is where my nose is going to be, which is perfect because with the fringe down, the eyes would be here. And it's perfect because like that fringe is touching around where the eyes are. So that's exactly what we wanted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, between 4 and 5. Now I'm going to find my middle 2 stitches, which is this one. And this is where my nose is going to sit. So I'm going to go from another stitch and start my nose. The nose I like to do it holding the head. It's so much easier to embroider like this. So now that I've done 5, I'm going to go over, and instead of going back to the beginning, I'm going to go down 1 on the middle of the nose. Just start making that little slit down. The last round of the nose down to the beginning to meet that tail. If it's not very straight, you can always fix it like that. So that's your nose done. Now, because I've done the nose and I'm nice and center, the eyes are going to be on the stitch next to it. So these are where my eyes are going to be placed, and they are going to be going upwards like that in one row, row 5, just like that. So I will begin with black, and I often do the eyes holding the lamp upside down because it's easier to maneuver the needle. And also I often do about 10 rounds. So I'm going to go from the middle into the bottom where the eye is going to be. And then from here I'm going to be just going upwards, and I'm going to do that 10 times. One eye is done, I'm going to get a little bit more black, and I'm going to begin making the second eye. Same way, just 10 over. Now that the black bits of the eyes are done, we're going to get our eye colour. I'm just going to go from the side. I'll go from the bottom. And we're going to do just 2 around the eye like this. But then this time when you do it, instead of going down, you just go out straight away. And since I'm already here, I will just get a bit of white and finish this eye off. So that is one eye done. Then we'll get a bit of black and we'll just finish with the eyelashes and the eyebrows. To the middle of the next stitch and back up. And from here you're going to go to the side like that. But you're not going to go back into the eye, you're going to go actually 2 up there on the forehead. And then from the forehead you're going to go 1 down and 2 to the side, so there. And then from there we're just going to go out. And then we're going to repeat the colours and the eyelash and eyebrows on the other side as well. And now we're going to do the eyelash and the eyebrow for this side. So again, we're going to go from the inside of the eye into the middle of the next stitch. Then we go up and to the side. Actually, before I do that, can you see how much fluff there is there? It's going to be on the middle of the eyelashes. So I'm just going to tidy it up with my little scissors, so that there isn't a lot of fluff coming up in between the yarn. So now I made that square quite flat, and now this is gonna nicely sit on top of it. And then I go to the corner. Back to the eye, but then instead of finishing it, we're gonna go up to the eyebrow like that. And then that one, but sideways too, like this for the eyebrow. And then we're going to go out. I like to curve the little eyebrows a little bit to make it like a soft look. And then I need to come here actually and take that yarn out as well. Great, so now one last detail for our little lamb. She's looking so cute. Is the eyebrows, the earrings. I'm going to use a bit of this green that I use for the eyes, just to go around one of these stitches. I think that's permanent enough, so I'm going to do one last one, and then I'm going to go up towards the back there. I'm going to take that other tail to the same place, and in the back I'm just going to knit, put a little knot on it. And I just cut it short, and I'll leave it as it is, as an earring back. Okay, so our little lamb is done. Next we're going to move into making the little mushroom. To start with the mushroom, we're going to start obviously with white yarn, and the first row is 4 single crochets in the magic ring. For the second row, we're going to do 4 increases, ending this row with 8 single crochets in total. Now for the third row, we are going to do 8 single crochet back posts. So for the next 2 rounds, we're going to do 8 single crochets around. Notice how my yarn had a little bit of dirt here. Sometimes from the factory the yarn gets dirt, so instead of just doing a normal single crochet like this, because the dirt can show, I'm going to look for the bit that doesn't have any dirt around there. So I'm going to stuff this all inside the mushroom, and I'm going to do my next single crochet from the bit that is no longer dirty. And all of that is inside that. Right, so now we're going to do 6 single crochets and a decrease. For the next round, we're going to do 5 double crochets and a decrease. Now for the next 2 rounds, we're going to do 6 single crochets around. the next round we're going to do 4 single crochets and a decrease. Then we're going to do 3 single crochets and a decrease. And for the next 2 rounds we're going to do 4 single crochets around. Now for the next round I'm going to do 4 increases, ending this round with 8 single crochets in total. For the next round we're going to do 8 increases, ending the round with 16 stitches in total. Next round is going to be 16 increases, 32 single crochets around in total. For the next round we're going to do 32 single crochets around. Next round is going to be 2 single crochets and an increase times 10 plus 2 single crochets, so 42 single crochets in total. Last row of the white bit is going to just be 42 single crochets around. I'm going to introduce the red color for my mushroom, so I'm not going to finish this last stitch. So for the first 2 rows of the mushroom, we will be working as back loop only, because we need to leave the front loop onlys to work the mushroom frills later. So for the first row of the red bit of the mushroom, we're going to do 3 single crochets and a decrease times 8, and then a last decrease, all back loop onlys. Also, I would leave the white yarn attached for the bubble stitches on the mushroom. So for the next row, we're gonna still continue on the back loop only, but we're gonna do 2 single crochets and a decrease 8 times, and then a single crochet at the end. So on the next row, we're going to do 5 single crochets, then a bubble stitch 4 times, and then 1 single crochet at the end. So let's do it together. I'm going to start by doing 5 single crochets. So for the first bubble stitch, we are going to do it starting with red yarn, and then we're going to swap to white yarn while doing it. This is because starting it with the original color rather than changing it already will give me a better finish around the bubble. So I'm going to yarn over and through the stitch, and then at this point, this is when I'm gonna bring in the white like this, and then I'm going to finish the first loop, and then I'm going to continue it like this until I have 5 loops on my hook. One, two, three, four, 5, and then now I finish it with my red. And then I do 5 single crochets next. So now I'm going to do the second bubble stitch. Again, I'm going to begin it with still the red yarn, and then I'm going to transition to white yarn while I'm doing it. A single crochet with a tiny bit of pull to pop that bubble out, and then I'll do again 5 single crochets in a bubble. So I've done 1, so 4 more single crochets in a bubble. Now that I've finished this row, I'm going to just go around the inside of the mushroom and pull on the little white tails so that that bubble is very nice and poppy and not like hanging out. There you go. So that's the first row of the red bit of the mushroom with the bubble stitches done. We're now going to do the next round, which is 2 single crochets and a decrease 6 times plus a decrease at the end. So now we're going to go into the next round. This round is going to have some bubble stitches. So we're going to do 1 single crochet and then a bubble stitch. Then we're going to do 4 single crochets and then a bubble stitch. Now we're going to do 5 single crochets and a bubble stitch. And then you should have 1 single crochet left on the round. Now I'm going to pull on that white yarns on the inside of the 3 last puff stitches I've done. Sorry, not puff stitches, bubble stitches. And then I'm going to cut the white yarn, secure it, and hide it inside the mushroom. And now my last row is going to be 7 decreases plus 1 single crochet at the end. Right now, so we're going to fasten off the yarn, pull the tail through, and with our tapestry needle we're going to close that top hole. Once the hole is closed, I'm just gonna hide the tail on the inside of the yarn of the mushroom. Now we're going to do the last bits of the mushroom, which is the little frills. So we're going to start with round 9. So the frills is going to be on the front loop only around 19 and 20. We're going to start with around 19 at the bottom first, and we're just going to repeat things over and over again. I'm going to attach my yarn on the back here where the color change was done. I'm going to attach it with a slip stitch. And then I'm going to start from the next stitch around, and the pattern that we're going to repeat is half double crochet and double crochet in the first stitch, then double crochet and a half double crochet in the next stitch, and we're just going to repeat that over and over again. So half double, then double and half, and that will make a little frill. So we're going to repeat it all around, half double, double half, and it's going to be like a wavy frill. So half double, double and half, and then half and double, then double and half. Can you see how it's going like this? So just to remind, in the first stitch half double, the second stitch double half, and just continue this all the way until the end. Okay, so now that we've finished the first layer of frills, we're going to go to the second layer, which is the front loops of the next row, in row 20. But this time we're going to do the frills a little bit smaller, which means that the stitches will be different. So instead of doing half double double half, where the half was the small stitch and the double was the big stitch, this second round we're going to do single half half single. So the half will become the big stitch and the single will become the little stitch, and we're just going to repeat that over again. So single half half single. So the little petals are going to be half the size of the other ones. So now that we finished the frills of the mushroom, it is pretty much done. We just need to now secure these little ends and hide them inside the mushroom, and then we can secure it to the lamb. Alright, so the next step is to attach the mushroom parasol to the lamb. So the first thing we need to do is take our time finding the perfect position for the parasol on the lamb. So we want this is quite flimsy, obviously, because it's not really stuffed. So we want to make sure that it's not going to go around her face, because that's not very mushroom-like, umbrella-like. So we need to make sure that the place in which we put the mushroom parasol in has this bit straight, so that her little arms can go to it later. So let's say this is the position in which I want to put my umbrella in. I need to make sure that the white bit of the mushroom is secured to the head, like there, so that if it's secure there, I can bring that mushroom stalk down and it will pretty much look like a little umbrella. Now I need to make sure that the umbrella on the back is not covering the bow. It's not, so I'm going to go ahead and secure the mushroom umbrella there. Right, so the top bit, the first stitch is now secured into my head. Now I'm going to find the second stitch to secure into my head, so it's going to be about there. So now we just need to secure the mushroom to the little hands of the little lamb. you have now finished your little lamb with Parasol. Please tag me if you're going to share it on Instagram. I would love to see your little makes and your little lambs. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you managed to learn some new cool stitches along the way. And I hope that you treasure your little lamb. She is way too sweet.